Good morning. What's happening? No food, no feed is no. I don't need to feed tonight. There we go. Oh, here we go. Already lost one. Foxy just ate last night. Aurora's right in blue. There's my girl Raven. Raven in the AM. My pretty girl. See? She don't come out and want to hang out like she does at 10 o'clock at night. You're a good girl. You are. Foxy just ate last night. Foxy and Roxy. You can see the fucking... See the food? There's their food right there. Maybe you can't see it, but it is. It's right there. Her meal from last night. Oh, there's her face right there. See it? There's her face. She's a good girl. She is. But she ate last night. This girl's in shed. Lepra. Hey, thanks for joining me this morning. Whoever you are. But she's in blue. And she's looking pretty swollen. Who knows? This could be the shed. This could be that prelay shed. I'd be pretty fucking lucky if it was, though. I don't think it is. But you never know. It could be prelay this time. You watch out for this girl. This girl fucking, she's been in such a food mode. Good morning. This girl. No. I don't know if she took. We'll have to wait and see. She definitely is not gonna, even if she shed a month from now, I wouldn't say that she's anywhere near pre-lay shed. This girl just looking large. Hi, girl. Hi, my pretty girl. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? You guys want to see her? Or you want to see her? There's my girl, Sunny. Sunny. Hi, Sunny. My lavender albino. I said the hell with that and came on what? Like 3 minutes early. My clown had died. Oh. Alright. She left me a little package, so I'm gonna have to do some cleaning. I'm gonna have to fucking throw her right up here. Hi, girl. You knew I was gonna have to do this. You did. You knew Dad was gonna have to do this, didn't you? My clown. Supposed to be head for pie. Supposed to be. Yeah, maybe you can watch both of us. if I adjust this right. Yeah, she left me a nice fucking pile of shit in the corner. Thanks, girl. Thanks, girl. Spray out the hide. I'm gonna chlorhexidine. I didn't message anybody this morning to let them know that I was coming on, so it might be a minute before we see anybody. I normally message the girls and let them know that I'm fucking coming on when I'm coming on. How you doing up there, Duchess? How you doing? Oh, I was gonna try to. Come on, girl, I want to get you stretched out. Look at that. She's a big girl. She's a longin'. I don't have that many real big females. Because even Cleo, my normal, 11-year-old normal, she's not what I would consider very long. She might be 4 feet. But she's gonna try to get in. She's gonna try to get into that fucking. Oh, more fucking spray in the back corner where she peed and shit. Don't you push that fucking tub out or that rack though, girl. She hasn't. None of them have done it yet. Oh, you. What are you doing? Come on, crazy girl. Come on, crazy girl. Oh, look. Vixen shed. Come on, you. Come on, crazy girl. Vixen ate. I had to feed her that rat yesterday because it was getting to the point where it was almost too big. Come on, there, sweetheart. Come on, there, sweetheart. Look, she's a good-sized girl. I wish she'd get stretched out for these guys. Get stretched out. There we go. I'd say she's a little bit longer than Cleo. Yes, you. You're a good girl. Come on. I got you. You can let go of that. I'll show you. Because like I said, this girl just shed. Brand new shed in there. We're going to put her back up there for a second. So I can line your tub. I got to line your tub, girl. Bum, bum. Just us. Just the two of us. Oh, bird. You hear my bird in the other room? She's mad. That's what she does when Dad goes in the other room. She's screaming at the wife, "Don't you do it again. Don't you do it again." What, you want to come see me? Come right over here. Come on. No? We gotta show these guys your fucking eyes, though. You gotta see her eyes. You got to see her eyes. It's okay, girl. Oh, she's a shy one. She's a shy one. Oh, her colors aren't coming out. They are so orange. All right. Well, but trust me, she does. She's got fucking amazing eyes. I love her eyes. She got these beautiful, beautiful. Say hello to everybody, Duchess. I know. She does. She's okay being handled and all that, but and she would never do anything. I almost positive she'd never bite, but you know, being handled's definitely not her. Like, oh, I love it. I always say she's one of my shyer girls. You know, her and Gypsy. All right, let's keep going. I gotta keep continuing what I was doing. If that's you, Dale, I got my bike registered yesterday, so I'm feeling pretty fucking good about that. You want to go? Come on. Because you know me. It's been warm enough. It's been warm enough for me to fucking have gone to go for a ride, but I haven't. I went illegally twice without my bike being registered. But I decided I didn't want to push my fucking luck. But it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but my bike's old enough that I can register as a fucking antique this year, so which saves me a ton of fucking money each year, because normally it's like $151 to register my bike. And now that I fucking registered as an antique, it's only going to cost me like, well, normally it costs me like $25, but because I got a vanity plate, fucking, it's going to cost me an extra, I think it's going to cost me $35, $40 a year to register my bike instead of fucking $151 to fucking register it. And I'm exempt. I don't need to have a fucking inspection sticker for my bike. So that right there makes it worth it. See her. She is such a good girl. Hi, Peanut. What are you doing? What you doing? My little Peanut. We had to change her this morning. She peed. When she came out, she was out. She wanted to be out and be held this morning. It's fucking raining here. Been raining here. Just nobody wants to talk this morning. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, Peanut. Here we go. Ooh, it's fresh. It's super fresh. It's still moist. It's still moist. It is Vixen's shed. You want to see how fat she is? She looks like she's a baby pregnant mama. Look how fat she is. It's fucking. The rat was a little bit on the bigger size compared to what I normally feed. But There's a little bit of rat poop fucking from the rat. So I want to get rid of that. I don't want her sitting in with rat poop. But yes, and you see, she just fucking ate yesterday afternoon. Just ate yesterday afternoon, and I'm holding her, and she just shed. So, you know, people can say what they want. Oh, it's not good to fucking hold them and this and that. And yeah, I wouldn't fucking take her out and hold her for a fucking hour. But when you know your snakes and your snakes fucking feel safe with you, I don't know. It's probably Dale. Probably don't even need to fucking talk about what I'm talking about. But if somebody watches this after the fact, when I post it after the live's done, somebody might fucking get something out of it. So I guess I'll just continue to keep talking like it's somebody here that don't know what. She ate last night too. Stormy. My white girl. She got a little bit of blood on her. It was frozen thawed, but it got a little wet in the bag. So it was dripping a little bit of blood last night. Hey little girl, look at this girl. You gotta see how she sleeps. Look. Hi little girl. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. I love her. I love Motley. Motley likes us too. We can tell. Hey, buddy. No, one of my fucking loves to hang out. Again, Dad likes to have you out too, because you got gorgeous eyes too. Yes, you do. You got gorgeous eyes too. Hopefully you can see them. Hello, bud. He says, I'll show my eyes, Dad. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes. You know, it's just Dad. I know that camera's bugging him, though. Says that camera, Dad. Get that camera out of here. What in the hell is that? What in the hell is that camera thing, Dad? What in the hell is that camera thing? Here, hang on. You hang on, you're going for a ride with Dad. We'll go for a ride. Hi. Sleeping. Actually, he's going to the shed. Lucky. Albino. Pet for pie. And there's Ziggy. Ziggy's out. Hey, good morning. Maybe you'll talk to me. There's Ziggy. Good morning. There's Marvin. Marvin ate last night too. Oh. Well. Guess they don't care about fucking anybody saying fucking good morning. Don't fucking acknowledge them here or I'm leaving. See? Marvin's got a nice little rat in him right there too. Fucking. He eats fucking great. But he don't put fucking weight on very fast. That's for sure. That's for sure. And we got Lightning here. Lightning! Hi, buddy. Hi, Lightning. Such a good boy. He is. Alright, then we come over to this guy. This is Max. This is my banana. JHI Paradox. Oh, and there's Freckles. There's Freckles. Good morning, Freckles. Freckles says I'm not into it this morning. Leave me alone. I just want to sleep. That's fine. You can sleep, buddy. Apollo and I just saying hello. He got himself a decent sized fucking meal the other day. He did go 2 feedings without eating. And I'm pretty sure it's because he was into fucking wanting to put the fucking wood to lepers again. Oh, look. Is Blazy. But she weren't into it. He just ate. You just ate, buddy. I'm glad I just remembered that. He just ate. He ate the same night that Captain did, so I don't really want to mess with him too much. There's Holly. Holly who? It's my Holly boy. Well, there we go. We just went through. Oh, my daughter commented on something. Facebook, I think. My daughter. There we go. We just went through all the fucking tubs. I already had this morning. I'm surprised Duchess had gone. But I thought that I smelt something. I thought that I smelt something rotten in Denmark when I come in here. Apollo. You're such a good boy, bud. Oh, Dad will fucking put the fucking cover on that trash can. We don't have to smell Duchess's shit. Well, we pick somebody up and then they leave. Oh, love that. I love his padding. I love your padding, buddy. Here. You want to go up there? Dad let you hang out. I'll let you hang out. Just don't get in too much mischief, okay? Just don't get into nothing. Good morning. I'm going to keep saying good morning because you fuckers keep backing out because I say good morning. Oh. Such a threat hearing good morning. We'll let Nepal. I just went through all the tubs. You can rewind it. Back the fucking live up and see all the animals if you want. But that's Apollo. If you ain't been here before, if you have, you know Apollo. But anyway, that's Apollo. You want to see Aurora in blue? Huh? I want to see Aurora in blue. Make you guess what I'm going to do. I think. Let's see. There she is. See her head right there? Now watch. Can you see? Look, watch her. What's she doing? Nothing. You see those eyes? I don't care. Fucking proud as fuck is that. Of that. Being able to fucking handle these guys. Raven, I don't fucking handle Raven. Morning, Skeeta. There's your girl in blue. Eye solid blue. Oh, they got a little bit more blueness to go, I guess. They're not like rock solid blue yet. She can see a little bit through them, but not much. But I am. I'm prouder than hell fucking being able to fucking... It's not a big deal to me. be able to hold a fucking ball python while they're in fucking blue. But I am very proud of being able to hold my boas when they're in blue. And they're completely fine. It's just like fucking any other fucking time that I take them out. You know? I love this girl. I love this girl. I do. Yes, it's fine. But you see her cool ass belly? I love it. I love it when she's in blue because she looks so cloudy. You know what I mean? And she only really clouds up a little bit on this side of her, but you notice it big time. You notice it big time, like on her belly. You know, I'm trying to fucking show it, but right there. There we go. Let's get it in the light. Oh, there we go. Can you see that? she is so cool looking. You know? Thank you, Skeeter. I think so too. I love this girl. Love this girl. But yeah, she's almost solid blue. Her eyes. You know. But I'm proud as fucking hell. You know. Because I really, you know, I was intimidated by the boas in the beginning. I never thought that I'd ever be ready for a boa. And these guys have just proved to me that I don't really find any difference in temperament from these guys to a ball python. And yes, I only have 5 boa constrictors, you know, but all my boas, even Raven, I mean, I honestly think that I've been misreading Raven. She's not, you know, because she's been awesome. It's probably because she was the first snake that I ever heard hiss, you know, and act the way she did. You know, all my other snakes, none of them acted, you know, defensive really. All right, girl. We're going to put her back, though. Because I'm going to make sure that probably is also key, too. Why also I can do whatever I want because I never actually have them out to the point where I think they're they're that uncomfortable. Where are you going? See, she can even fight going back fucking in blue. Oh my God, girl. There we go. There we go, girl. You're good. There we go. Can you see? I'm trying to get it to where you can see. I want you to see how slow she goes. She won't just run away from me. See how nice and slow? I love that. Look, I want to show you her blue in there. Oh, I can't now. Can you see it? Whoop. You see how blue that is? It's because she's in shed. That's what she looks like when she's in shed. Well, here she comes. Yeah. I love her. Love Aurora. IMG Hypo Jungle Pastel. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? There's Apollo just cruising. Hey, EA Snakes, buddy. Fucking how's it going? Hey, do you have a YouTube channel? Because I haven't looked to see, because I've been fucking checking your shit out, but I haven't seen any new fucking, like, I like fucking watching you handle them fucking snakes, dude. Fucking. It's awesome. I'm glad you're having a good morning, dude. But yes, I want to see some videos or something. I want to see something of you holding them fuckers. They're beautiful, man. They're awesome. No YouTube yet. Well, you gotta start fucking doing some shorts or something on, because I fucking want to see that. You got some fucking awesome fucking snakes, dude. Fucking, you know. and let me live my dream through you. Because chances are I'll never fucking have one, but I'll be able to fucking. You got some fucking beautiful looking snakes, dude. You really do. Fucking. And I love when fucking people actually show them handling them. You know what I mean? It gives me just that little slight fucking, you know, thought in my brain that goes, geez, you know, maybe you ought to get one because you'll be able to handle it. I just fucking I want snakes that I can handle, you know. That's what your wife said last night. What she wanted? Oh, she wanted you to watch you hold your snake. Oh, dude, fucking, I would fucking be right into that. I think you'd find there are a lot more people fucking like me that would fucking really enjoy fucking shit like that, dude. You know, those tree pythons are gorgeous, and they got huge ass teeth. That's why fucking, you know, and everybody knows that. And for the most part, most people think they're just, you know, people don't handle them. You know, because they're just fucking vicious and they got big teeth and all that. And I would be into watching it. I'd make sure people watched it. I'd promote your channel for you. Good morning. How's everybody doing? EA Snakes is in the house. If you guys are into fucking tree pythons, fucking look up his Instagram. They're like them emerald tree boas, but they're tree pythons. Yeah, see? I got it right. I even remembered you got the tree pythons and that. They're not emerald tree boas. There is a difference. But I can't remember, do the tree pythons hold their color, or do they all end up turning green? I know I already asked that, I'm sorry. But he might be gone. He might be working too. Oh, if I could look over there and most of mine are just green. And they're gonna stay green. I could have swore you had some yellow ones. Yellowish green ones, maybe. Maybe that's what it was. They were yellowish green. I thought for sure you had some fucking different colored ones. It's all good. I'd still. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, with speckles. Fucking yellow with speckles on them and shit. Or is that might be the emerald tree boas. I tried to stay away from fucking looking at up snakes that I like. Keeps me from fucking buying them. Although I wouldn't have much of a fucking hard time not buying that kind of snake now anyway. They're a little out of my price range at this point in time. But I think they're fucking gorgeous. You know. But honestly, fucking if I was gonna get another snake, that'd probably be something that I'd seriously look into, either an emerald or a tree python. I just fascinated by them. They're fucking beautiful, and I mean they are, and just you know, they look like almost like a viper. Their heads are shaped more like a viper. You know, the viper head. They're just a fucking beautiful all around snake, I think. You guys want to see anything? I can't take Foxy out. I just had Aurora out. She just in Aurora's in shed. I could take Raven out. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to see? I just went through all the racks, fucking just checking on everybody this morning. I got something in my fucking eye. Right now, it's my finger. Oh. What, Peanut, you won't come back out? You want to come back out? I'll take Peanut out for a little bit. She's nothing special, but she is to me. She's special enough that I kept her for a whole bat. She's never even been up. She's never been up for sale. Is it hot today? It ain't fucking here, dude. You could send me about 20 degrees if you would. I was talking about that yesterday, my live guy. Fucking, I'm telling you right now. And actually, you're Eric, right? I'm pretty sure your name's Eric. Fucking, but it's been fucking abnormally cool for this time of year here. Yesterday, it didn't even hit 60 here yesterday. And normally it's like high, mid 60s to low 70s already by now. And we've only had like 2 days that's been in the 70s so far. But the rest of this fucking, for the next 15-day forecast, it's not going to hit 70. And a lot of it's only going to fucking be low of like high 50s to low 60s. And it's just a fucking weird season already. It's rain. And I don't know why we got so much fucking rain either. We had plenty of snow. No shit, Skeeter. How in the fuck you got 89 degrees already? Fucking hell. Yeah, I wish. Fucking, I'm telling you, I don't think fucking today's supposed to get more than like 62. And I mean, yes, I live in Maine, and Maine's not like fucking known to be the fucking warmest fucking state. But in the summertime, it's fucking beautiful. And normally I'd already have plants outside, and I don't even dare put plants out yet. Fucking. Because normally I'd have plants out fucking beginning of this month. Everybody waits till next month, but I normally have mine out already for a whole fucking month before everybody else. I just wait till it's above 45 degrees at night, and that's the thing too. The next fucking few nights are gonna be a low of 40. It's gonna get down to 40 fucking degrees the next 3 nights, which is fucking crazy low for this time of year. It should be fucking like 46 and above for the low at night this time of year. And it's fucked up because other people fucking, all over like Tennessee and all that shit, they say that their temperatures are normal, but they've got a lot more of them fucking hurricanes and those big storms. Because I'm convinced that fucking it's just a weird season for everybody. It's not just temperature wise I'm talking about. I'm talking about if your temperatures are normal, then you're getting these fucking weird storms. You're getting these big ass fucking storms that we don't normally get. We're not getting any storms here. It's really rainy, for the next 15 fucking days, and wicked low temperatures, but that's all that it's really affecting us, here. But other people are having the same, regular temperatures, but they're having tornadoes and they're having hurricanes and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up. It's been a weird start of the season. I don't know. Keeps going the way it is, and I probably won't want to move out of Maine because there's all these fucking damn storms. Everybody's getting all these damn storms fucking in these other states and shit. What do you think? You think she's pretty? She's just a fire. I mean, a dragonfly. her parents were a firefly to a fucking pinstripe. But to me, she's a really beautiful snake. She's a really pretty snake. She got that dirty fucking head though. She got that dirty, you know what I mean? Looks like she got dirt on her head and I don't clean her. You know, like I never clean my snakes, which I don't. I only honestly bathe my snakes if I absolutely have to. I honestly fucking I have not bathed the snake fucking because of stuck shed since fucking getting them in the mail. When Captain came, he had stuck shed on him when he came in the mail in the bag, and I soaked him. I only had soaked him and like one other fucking snake when I first got him, and it was from the unboxing that they came out and they had fucking stuck shut on them, and I soaked them then, but I've never had to soak any of my snakes. You know, it's why I also think that I'm a good candidate for like a emerald or tree python, Eric, is because I stay right up on humidities here. You know what I mean? And I do know that those snakes need fucking higher humidity, so you know, as far as fucking care wise, I know I would be a great candidate to get one of those snakes. I just don't know personally if, you know, I need you to convince me that I can fucking get a snake, dude, and fucking get one of those and fucking be able to handle it. And actually, fucking probably what's going to end up happening is you're going to fucking end up producing some babies at some point, and you'll fucking get one that's really handleable, and then I'll fucking hit you up. No. But keep that in mind, Eric. Fucking, you produce fucking babies, and you want to make sure you get one of your babies, because I guarantee you I would fucking love it, for sure. But you end up producing babies, and you get some babies, and you get a baby that you fucking get to where it, you know, don't mind being handled, and you want a good home for it, fucking please hit me up. Because if I got the opportunity to fucking get a snake like that fucking I wouldn't have to worry about so much. And I know could be defensive when I first get it. I'll wait. I'll wait for fucking you to produce one. And if you don't produce one, I'll just fucking check. I'll just check it up, chalk it off to it just wasn't meant to be. You know. But I would really love to have one of those fucking snakes. But I want one that, that I can handle. And I want one that's proven to be handleable. I agree in it. I realize when I first get it, it could be fucking defensive and I could possibly get bit. But obviously, there's a way better chance that I'm not gonna get fucking bit. Did you see the fucking David Kaufman? I think they were out doing the tree pythons, and they were handling fucking wild tree pythons, and they weren't getting all bit up. It was pretty fucking amazing. I appreciate that, Eric. I do love my snakes, man. I really do. I'm not fucking just one of them idiots coming on here trying to act like I really love my snakes. I do. I think snakes are fucking an amazing animal. Fucking, they're one of the easiest, ball pythons and boas to me are the easiest animals to care for. They have, yes, like any animal, they have a couple things that you got to keep dialed in. But if as long as you're willing to fucking work at it, fucking, it's obtainable. Anybody fucking could have fucking snakes and take care of them. But I like the interaction, and I believe my snakes fucking like the interaction to a point. I mean, look at Aurora. I took Aurora out. Fucking when I touched her, she doesn't flinch. She could care less. My boas could care less about fucking me taking them out. The only one that spins and turns her head real quick at me sometimes is Raven, my Guyana. And I just chalk it up to, she's got a really good food response. you know, basically. And that's her just whipping around to see if it's food. She, you know. But she at least keeps that food response in check. She's never come fucking flying out at me, luckily. You know. She hasn't. Yeah. Oh, she's looking at me now. She saw my hand come in. Did you see her? I'm trying to stay out of the way. I'm not worried about her biting me. I'm just trying to stay out of the way fucking of the view so you can see, you know, how she acts and reacts when I take her out. And this is what she normally does. She'll sit here and be like fucking looking to see what's going on. But then you give her, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds and then she comes right out of it. Plus, she's not liking that fucking, the camera puts her off sometimes too. She's looking right at my face. She could whack me right in the face right now if she wanted to. I hate to say it, I kind of give her the opportunity a lot to fucking go and bite me. You're right. I do too. I do too. I do like his videos. You know, and honestly, to me, he fucking acts a lot more normal. Yes, he's into the animals and all that, but to me he seems more normal. Like he's really what you're gonna get if you go and meet the guy. You know what I mean? I think Nerds puts on, you know, which I do. I'm a wicked asshole. I get fucking super fucking excited about fucking minor shit. You know, I have anger issues. I know I do. You know, so yes, you're not seeing exactly me. You would though if fucking something aggravates me, you're gonna see it. I mean, I don't hide it, but you haven't seen that side of me. But I have that asshole side. But Dave Kaufman to me just seems like that's just him all the time. You know what I mean? He seems like a real down to earth guy. He don't fucking do anything special. I don't fucking feel to get pull people in to watch his videos. The fucking guy just knows his shit, and I fucking get a genuine fucking feeling that the guy fucking is like me. Truly loves animals. You know what I mean? It is an awe of animals. I am. Fucking I'm in awe of all of them. You know, even some of the snakes that, you know, I would still be fucking leery being around, you know, rattlesnakes and shit like that. I'm still intrigued by them though. I still fucking find them fascinating. I'm fascinated with snakes. I always have been, but I've been scared to death of them. But I do. I like watching fucking Dave Kaufman, and I like the fact that he goes right into where these fucking animals live in the wild. You know, there's a lot of people fucking, you know, just do a lot of research and then they come on here and and talk. And not saying that they don't know, but when somebody fucking takes you out into the fucking wild and you get to see these animals really truly in the wild, there's no fucking, I'm gonna listen to that person more than I am the guy that just did a bunch of research. Not that he don't know or they don't know, but obviously you can't take away something, you know. I watching her. Like I said, I don't like not let her get close to my face. I honestly, sometimes I feel like I almost give her I give her too much of an opportunity to fucking whack me in the face. I don't think she's gonna. And I don't really want to fucking make her think that there's anything wrong with her being around my face. I don't really want to have any place that she can't go And, so I still let her up around my face. And I do realize that fucking, it's not the smartest thing. But that's the thing, dude. Fucking, I'd be the same way with an emerald with a fucking tree python. Not in the beginning. But eventually I would, because I want to see if they're fucking actually gonna fucking whack me in the face. Because that's when you know that you kind of definitely have a bond with your snake, is when you can allow it up around your face and you're not worried about it and it's never an issue. Look how strong she is. And I mean, obviously she's not that big, but she's got quite a bit of her hanging out there. But I pretty much just let my snakes do what they want. I keep them from, hurting themselves. But other than that, that's normally the only time I'm going to, interact with them, if they're going to hurt themselves. Otherwise, I just let them do what they want to do. How much trouble could she actually get into here in my arms, I know, I did too, Eric. I did too, and he's been all over. If you haven't seen that, I'm pretty sure it was a tree python video, and he went into the wild with some chick that's over there, and he talked to a couple of hunters that used to hunt them, to sell them, and now they're actually fucking actually protecting the snakes in the wildlife. You know what I mean? They actually they went from hunting them to protecting the animals now. And they talk to those guys about fucking about what they eat and all that. And everybody fucking assume that, they eat mostly birds and shit. And the guys that used to hunt them and now that are protecting them said, no, they eat mostly rats. And cause the rats over there where they're native from are different than our rats. But they say that normally 90% of their diet is off rats. And everybody assumes just because they're always up in trees. And they said no. Basically, those snakes will come down out of the trees at night and hunt for the rats. That their primary diet isn't birds like everybody assumes, because they're tree pythons and emerald, boas and stuff. I think she's getting ready to go into shed here coming up too, because all my snakes are pretty much in the skins comes easy to get away. Crazy. Yeah. And they said the rats over there have really thick fur, because everybody assumed that, that they have the big teeth to get through the feathers and shit. And that's when the hunters were saying, they go, no. Actually, it's because of the rats over there have this wicked thick fur. And that's why fucking they have the big teeth, is to get through feathers, but also the rats, because their rats have fucking coarse, they said super coarse fucking hair. And see, I can tell you right now, this girl would not be one of them. She wouldn't be a snake that would like to be manipulated a bunch. If I sat here and tried to, make her do, kind of bend to my will, and if I sat here and tried to show her off and all this, she wouldn't care for that. She is really only this good with me because I do let her do what she wants. She doesn't feel like she's being, constricted or being told, oh, you can't go here or you can't go there. Because she wouldn't like that. This girl would not be the type of girl that would want to be told what to do. I can tell you that. she wants to do what she wants to do, and yes, I can get her to do stuff for me, but cheers, Skeeter. But I have to be real gentle about it. She wouldn't do good if I was just sitting here trying to like fucking pull her off my arm and all that. Because oh God, she's got me wrapped up now. She does this shit on purpose, I swear to God. Because if I try to pull my hand out right now, she's just going to get fucking even. She's going to fucking squeeze even harder. Which she's not squeezing hard, but she's squeezing me hard enough right now I can't get my fucking hand out. And I'm telling you right now, I probably couldn't get my hand out without hurting her. If she didn't want to let go, she's fucking strong, and she's not even that big. But she is. Oh, I got her off that one arm. Oh, see, she's got my arm and my hand wrapped together. Don't you bite me in the face, girl. Fuck. I don't know if I like these hugs. Because right now, I don't even have access to any of my hands. I know. I fucking think of that all the time, man. I go, man, can snakes smell your fucking... can they smell your blood through your fucking skin? Because they fucking... A lot of my snakes fucking nozzle me right there around my jugular a lot. So, she's still got one hand. I got one hand out now. I'm just watching her. She doesn't normally go up around my face a whole lot. We'll find out. I've seen some people get whacked in the face. I hope I don't. Please don't get me in the eye if you get me. She's supposedly wild caught. She doesn't really act ornery, though. She did a little bit the first fucking 3 times that I took her out when I first got her. But it was honestly, it was just her telling me, hey, don't fuck around with me, because if you fuck around with me, you're going to find out. But she, being the first snake, I had fucking what, 19 snakes. I had 19 ball pythons, you know, up to that point, and I got her, and I had never heard a snake hiss before. And she was the first snake I ever heard hiss. And this girl fucking, she was only probably, I don't know, 3 foot long, but she sounded like she was 10 feet long, man. I couldn't believe. Even my wife was freaked out. My wife goes fucking right then. That was the day my wife said, fucking, I'll never hold her. I'm never going to hold her. I don't even want to hold her. And I did. I reached straight in anyway. And she was all fucking cocked back, acting like she was going to fucking bite me. And I just reached in and picked her up anyway. I called her bluff, and luckily, fucking, it was all a bluff. Oh, you got a spider too? See, I've got a spider, and he's the total opposite. He fucking, he goes nuts, doing his fucking. Are you talking an actual? Yeah, Spider BP. Yeah, I got one too. I don't know if you've seen him. I'll show him to you. He's all white. He wasn't supposed to have spider in him, but he's got the corkscrew, and the fucking wobble, and he fucking misstrikes his food a lot. But he's super. Yeah, he's male. He's like 5. And then I got Marvin. Marvin's a spider too. This guy's got spider in him too, but he doesn't have any wobble whatsoever, luckily. Yeah. No, I got him and I planned on breeding him, and he had no signs of spider in him at all up to, but after like a year and a half, all of a sudden when I took him out, he started doing the the head wobble, trying to fucking steady his fucking head, and wobbled, and it does the corkscrew. Oh, well, that's cool. Mine does everything. And then he fucking, he gets, you want to see him? I'll show you, because it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, it is. It is to some, because they don't realize, it really isn't. I don't really think it's putting mine off, really. It doesn't. $100 you owe me. Who owes you $100? I don't owe you $100. I don't think she wants to go back. I'll take him out in a little bit, I guess, because she doesn't really want to go back yet, and I don't really want to put her back. I enjoy the times that she's like this and she fights me going back, because she doesn't always. Normally she'd go right back. So, see that? See this gorgeous tail? Whoa, she was trying to get to the tripod. She was trying to get to my tripod. Guess maybe I should have messaged the girls this morning. I figured the girls would have stopped in by now. Danielle probably be popping in anyway, because she's an hour behind. There she goes. She's going to go this time. Watch how nice and slow they go. There she goes. She's going in her hide now. See, I got my arm right in her tub. No. I'm not worried about her coming out and, turning back around and biting me or anything. Fucking. Honestly, I think she'd probably be more apt. Probably not now. But in the beginning, she would have probably been more apt to bite me if I had tried to pull away and try to get her off me. Ta-da! God, she's fucking pretty. I wish you guys could actually see her true colors. I mean, she's maroon, purplish maroon, and she's not gray. They look so fucking gray fucking on camera. All right, we're gonna take the spider out. I call him Spider-Man. His name is Thunder, but I've been calling him Spider-Man. You have to give him a second, but you give him a second and he'll start doing it. When I bought him, he was like my fifth or sixth snake. And when I bought him, I told the breeder I did not want anything with spider in it. And she assured me he doesn't have any spider in him whatsoever. And I said, great. And like I said, he was good for about the first year and a half. And then all of a sudden after that year and a half, all of a sudden the head wobble showed up, you know, and then he started corkscrewing. And corkscrewing bad. He corkscrews like the first like 8 inches of him, like his head in the first 8 inches. The rest of him doesn't corkscrew, just the fucking this part much about this much of him. From my finger to the tip of his head, he'll fucking keep turning right around upside down and everything else. He's being awesome this morning though. I couldn't, if I wanted him to be like this, he wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, if I wanted to show everybody how well behaved a spider can be, he wouldn't do this because he's never like this. He's being really good. Come on, buddy. I know. When normally I'd want you to be like this. No, I haven't, Skeeter. Honestly, I forgot all about it because I've been more concerned about getting my bike fucking registered. But now that my bike's registered, I can start thinking about other stuff. I'm just trying to show Eric right now. Hey, I appreciate you coming back, bud. I did wonder where the hell you went. But I see you still liking my stuff on Instagram, so I figured fucking I hadn't done something too bad. I wish he would, because he does. He corkscrews bad. All right, here we go. I'll set it back here. See? But see, he's always been good. He's never bit. He definitely knows that I'm not food. You know what I mean? But he doesn't go into a crazy food mode either. See? But see that I won't see what I mean? It's like just the first part of him. The rest of him he seems to have total control over himself. It's just the first like 8 inches of him that he gets hanky wonky. But it never's been nothing. He's always been fucking really well behaved. As far as he's never bitten anybody, never even acted like he was gonna bite anybody. He's never hissed. You know, as bad as it looks like I'm bothering him by him being out. I really don't think it does because he never has ever bitten anybody. But here, I'll let you watch him. I know it's sad. A lot of fucking people out there go, "Oh, you should put him down," but I'm sure you aren't putting yours down for the same reasons I'm not putting mine down. He eats. He shits. He pees. He sheds perfect sheds. He does everything that a normal fucking ball python is supposed to do, but he's got that. So all it means to me is I will never breed him, obviously. I'll never breed him, but that's the only thing that means. That fucking, he eats good. He does everything that he's supposed to do, and that's why I'll keep him. I don't hold him a whole lot because he does that. You know, I do hold him because he still needs to get that interaction, but I don't hold him a lot. No, he is. I mean, he does. He misses the fucking food sometimes. Drive his fucking face right into the side of the tub. You know what I mean? And not all the time, but he he has. I mean, you know, but I do have to reheat his food a couple times because the first initial time I put food in front of him, he's not convinced that it's actually food. You know, he's weird like that. You know, I've had to fucking reheat food up to 3 times before because he wasn't convinced the 2 times before that it was actually food. You know, the third time when I go in, he's in food mode, and you know, he might miss strike because he's so excited. But you know, but he does everything like that he's supposed to do, and that's why he's still here. And I can't get rid of him. You know, I'm not gonna get rid of him. I just realize that he takes a little special, a little different care than my other snakes do. I don't hold him as much. You know, I it kind of sucked, today because he was like perfect. Christ, if I could have passed him off as a fucking normal ball python, today. And that's been the only time he's ever done that. Normally within, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds, he starts doing his thing. And Christ, I don't think he was gonna. I think fucking he would have been fine if I just fucking held him, which is too bad, but I wanted you to see what I was talking about. No, I would say most everybody else's snakes probably aren't as drastic as that. I would say he's probably on the more drastic fucking spectrum than because Marvin acts a little weird. He doesn't have a head wobble, but I can tell. He just stares in outer space sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's cool, dude. I'm fucking willing to fucking show anything. I am. I'm transparent here. But I do want people to realize I did do my diligence. I did not want anything with Spider, and I told the breeder I didn't want anything with Spider. And after the fact that I fucking noticed it in him, I contacted her and said, look, are you sure? I said, because he's got fucking all the signs of Spider. And she goes, well, yes, I did actually pair that female to a fucking snake that had Spider in it, but it didn't take. She said, so I waited to the following year and then fucking paired it with this other snake that definitely didn't have Spider in it. And Spider showed up in it anyway. She must have retained sperm from either she was lying to me or that female retained sperm from the first fucking snake that she originally paired it with. But that'll make you feel better about yours. If that's all that fucking thunder ends up being is just, hey, just a heads up, you take a chance. This could happen. Yes, it's more on the drastic side of things, but he's still a great fucking snake. He's just not he's definitely not a snake that somebody that wants a pet snake because they want to hold it and they want to love it and all that. That's definitely not the fucking right snake for you. If you want one fucking snake and you're looking for a fucking pet, stay away from Spider because there's a good chance that fucking it's gonna have the Spider fucking issue. And if it fucking does eventually end up having that issue, it's not going to be a snake that's going to want to be held all the time. And that's horrible for a fucking person that, wanted that first snake, and because they are beautiful. The only reason I even know about spider is because I saw the spider pattern and I started looking at them, because I was in the beginning like, I gotta have a spider. I want spider. And then you watch enough fucking spider videos, and then people start showing you the downside of fucking owning spider stuff, and then I was like dead set against it. I understand why people breed them and all that, and that's on them. I'm not gonna give my 2 cents worth, because my 2 cents is I'm not breeding them, and that's me. Fucking other people want to do it. I understand why people fucking think they shouldn't breed them, and I kind of agree. But they can breed that wobble in that out of them. But on the downside, it means a lot of snakes are getting fucking killed in order to find the ones that don't have any issue. And I'm not big on that. I can tell you that. I'm not big on producing fucking, like fucking, snakes with no eyes, producing snakes with no eyes, because there's a toxic fucking trait fucking by putting them two snakes together, and knowing that they can come out and be blind. I'm not fucking playing that game. I'm not gonna fucking take a chance, And yes, I've seen that there's snakes out there that are completely blind, that are pets, got no eyes, and they totally fine. I don't want to produce nothing like that. And I won't. I'm probably done. This is probably the last two females that you'll see me pair. Unless fucking the world unless fucking shit turns around, I'm probably not breeding anymore. But I'm not getting rid of my snakes. I'm not going to be one of those guys you see fucking selling all his fucking snakes off, and then you're going to see all my equipment come up for sale. There's a lot of equipment on fucking Marketplace on Facebook right now. Like, tons of it. Something else that fucking got tons of it is grow equipment. Look at all the fucking people that are getting out of growing pot now. It's fucking pretty amazing. I got out of it 2 years ago because I saw the decline. And fucking people have fucking still stayed in it and fucking losing their ass. Selling all this shit. There's grow trailers fucking for sale, and all set up. Gotta just go in and fucking start growing. And it's like, yeah, you gotta fucking be able to find somebody to buy this shit. Just because you can grow weed doesn't mean you fucking, there's a lot of weed out there right now. You guys want to see a baby boa? Hey, Mystic! I'm going to go get to the post office today. I meant to this morning. Because I want to show it off here, too. In case anybody here Oh, Eric saying hello to you, Casey. Mystic Mountain is fucking Casey. EA Snakes is Eric. I'm surprised I remembered it, but it's pretty easy because you got the E in the beginning there. Casey, fucking check him out on Instagram. He's got tree pythons. The fucking snakes that live in the fucking trees that got a great big fucking huge ass teeth for ripping you up. I would imagine, honestly, anywhere this side of California only takes about 3 days, even snail mail. So, Eric, Mystic Mountain does smelting videos where he melts metal down and makes stuff out of it. Yes, green tree pythons, not emerald tree boas. They look the same. I think the pythons get bigger. Am I right, Eric? Do your tree pythons get bigger than the emerald tree boas? There's a difference. There's a difference in them and obviously he would know better than I do. I just know either one's a fucking gorgeous snake. But they both got fucking huge ass teeth. They are wicked. I know. I fucking told him he's gonna start breeding them. So, and he actually handles his Casey. He's got fucking, I don't know, I think he said one or two that he actually holds. Fucking, they are wicked. So make sure you check him out on Instagram, EA Snakes. I used to call him EA Sports. It's in the game. Okay. Well, that would make sense. I don't know. That makes sense. Boas, just like boa constrictors, boas get bigger than your fucking ball python. So that makes total sense. You're probably right. No, I bet you're right. That would be the difference between a boa and a python. So that actually makes me actually tell you the truth, buddy. That makes me want to get one of them even more. Because I don't know if I want one of them big fucking, want a big ass fucking emerald. What? How old is your oldest snake, Bob? And how long have you had it, Eric? And will it get any bigger? I'll get all the questions right out of the way all at once. What's your oldest snake? Will they get? What's your oldest snake? How big is it? And will it get bigger? Yeah, but he says pretty much all his are green right now. So obviously his are adults. I wonder actually what age they actually turn green. I wonder what age they actually consider them adults. You can throw that in there too if you're answering that, Eric. If you can't answer, it's totally fine too. He might be at work. I don't know, Casey. He might be at work, and I forget. Some of you guys fucking watch me at work, and you guys don't have fucking time to answer my questions. He said the oldest one is 3-ish years. Nice. How long is it? How guess? I'm not. I'm just asking guesstimate because I'm pretty sure it's probably fucking hard to fucking tell how long they are. Oh, you got her in as an adult. So anything pretty much fucking over 2 is probably considered an adult for those then, huh? What's the average they get lengthwise? There must be an average. I'm sure the females, you could tell me a female, because I know probably females get bigger than the males, just like most of all your snakes, I'm sure. So what's the average length on a female? I would say 3 years as an adult. I have to work here soon. It's rough since my buddy got fired. Oh, no shit. Yeah, but you're already back to work, dude. Holy fuck. You must have gone back to work a little early, huh? You weren't out of work 8 weeks. I'll pull a baby boa out. Just because I love her. 4 to 5 feet long. Yeah, I see that they're not like a real, they don't seem to me like they're a big girthy animal. They seem like they're more slender. But all of them that I've seen all look slender. You know what I mean? I haven't actually seen any tree pythons that I went, oh, and it's evident when they've got a meal in them too, because they're so slender. I've seen plenty of them, and it's evident they got a meal in them, because they are normally real skinny, but you'll see the fucking food in them. Well, I know, but Jesus, you don't want to get fucking hurt either, Casey. There's such a thing as going back too early still. Just fucking be careful and don't get fucking hurt. I know, that's what I was telling him too. I was telling him the same thing. So they're only colorful for a couple years, Casey, then. If they're an adult by 3 years old, fuck it, that means at 3 years old they're green. So you don't really get to enjoy them for very long being you know, yeah, I know. I'm sure you are, but make sure you really do fucking be careful, dude. You know, because work can fucking turn around. Hey, Danielle, I know I didn't fucking message you this morning. You're not my favorite anymore. No, I didn't text any of you. Yesterday I texted you and Evie and Danielle, and I didn't this morning. I don't want you guys, I don't want to fucking go and text you guys to make you. I do it because I just want, in case you guys don't have nothing to do, figure fucking you might want to hang out. But I don't want to text you guys either, make you guys fucking feel like you have to watch, because it's up to you. I don't give a fuck. It's nice when you're here, but I totally understand when you guys aren't. And I don't want to fucking be texting you guys to make you and have you guys be like, oh, I gotta go watch fucking when you got other shit to do. Go do your other shit. you know. Yeah, there you go. See, I told you, Eric. She's the one in Tennessee, and she said that her temperatures are normal, but they've had storms. That's what I've been talking about. Fucking, it's just been a weird ass season. She's got normal temperatures, but she's have abnormal storms. So it's weird for everybody. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that the dog kept you out. My dog don't give a fuck. My fucking dog's like fucking go stand out when he hears a thunderstorm, fucking thunder fucking go off. My dog wants to go outside. And he will. He'll stand outside with it fucking lightning and flashing. I take my dog to fucking fireworks. My buddy has fireworks parties fucking every 4th of July. My fucking dog fucking loves it. Sits right there and watches it. Fucking doesn't bother him a bit. But I've had other dogs that fucking hated anything like that. I had my American Bulldog hated gunfire, gunshots, and my red nosed Pit hated guns. Yeah, all GD had to do was fucking bring a gun out, and he knew that that thing makes a big bang, and he didn't like that. My fucking Rottweiler, fucking, we'd be out skeet shooting, and she would be running around underneath the fucking clay pigeons while we're shooting over her fucking head. Out there running around, fucking trying to get the fucking skeet. She'd bring the fucking ones that weren't broken back. Fucking. And then we throw them back out again. But my Rottweiler fucking could have cared less about fucking gunshot, fucking any of that. Fucking Diablo could care less about any of that. Loud noises. I'll be mowing the lawn. I got a push mower, and he'll sit right there and walk beside me when I'm fucking mowing the lawn. Go out with a snowblower, fucking snowblow this winter. He's standing right here beside me, walking around. Fucking, skill saw, running a skill saw out there. Fucking, he's laying right there, fucking beside me on the ground while I'm sitting there running a skill saw. Fucking, you know that how them fucking sound. Fucking sit right there like it's no big deal. And he can hear. He's not deaf. Actually, yeah. I know a lot of people that do the same thing, Danielle. Not just for not for snowstorms, for storms, but like 4th of July. You know, I think fireworks are pretty much legal everywhere now, but they are here, and a lot of people do that for their dogs. They fucking do it fucking on the 4th of July or on the weekends there around 4th of July. But it does suck because now that they're legal, fireworks are legal here. You could fucking, I mean, I could shoot them off tonight. I just have to stop. There's an ordinance, no loud music after 11. So I could fucking shoot fireworks off fucking till 11 o'clock here at night and say fuck my neighbors. But I'm not like that. Hey, you too, Casey. Appreciate, buddy. I'm gonna get to the post office. Fucking, I'll make sure fucking I show everybody fucking what I got. I won fucking Casey's giveaway, and I won it honestly. He didn't fucking. Casey did it right. He fucking did a fucking spin to win. He did a spin to win. Yes, thank you, Danielle. Yeah, you must have you watched any of Casey's videos? He does that smelting videos where he melts metal down and he makes stuff out of it. Yeah, it's the person that actually won first actually turned out to be a scammer. So then he did a respin, and then I won. So I got a cool coin coming, or it's like a medallion. I'd say because of how big it is, Casey. I'd say it's more a medallion than probably a coin. They look pretty fucking big. Yeah, Skeeter's in the house. Yeah, I didn't tell Evie I was coming on today, so Evie's probably not gonna make it because Evie probably got used to me letting her know. I used to let her know every time I'd come on, just so that way she'd know in case she didn't catch it. And I normally let Heather know too, and I did yesterday, but Heather didn't get my message till after I was off, and she was gonna come on, but I was busy. I got my bike registered yesterday afternoon, so I'm super pumped. Super pumped. So I'm actually officially ready for the season now. Now I just gotta wait for some good fucking weather. It's gonna rain here for the next fucking 15 days pretty much. We got like 2 days that's gonna be partly cloudy, but a high of like 61. But I'll still go for a ride. I'm gonna be on this morning. Gonna go off this afternoon, fucking when the wife gets home. It's like 12 o'clock now, huh? Yes, Casey's got to go to work, Skeeter. It's nothing against you. Fucking, he's on his way out. He was on his way out anyway, so. But he wanted to make sure he said hi to you, Skeeter, just in case you didn't catch his message. They wouldn't let your kids out of school? No shit. What, they figure the school's safer than probably is if it's brick. Most schools are made out of brick and steel. No shit. So you got tornadoes been hitting you? How any been real close to you, Danielle? Tell us about your storms. I want to know. Nobody else has been talking, so you ain't gonna fucking. You're not taking away from anybody, Danielle. You guys are lucky. Danielle actually thinks about you guys. No shit. We've been hearing on because I don't watch the news, but I get my news through YouTube. You know, so but I have seen that there's a lot of tornadoes been going on. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Danielle's probably been. I'm not Danielle, but Heather's probably been getting hit. I should message her this afternoon, make sure fucking everything's good. Because when she asked me yesterday if I was on, I didn't have time to really ask. Oh, I bet. I bet we get some hail here sometimes, but I was I think only one time in my whole entire life we ever got like baseball size hail, and that fucked a lot of people's cars up. But most of the time when we get hail, it's about the size of fucking mothballs to golf ball size. You know that's about the normal size here for when we get hail is mothball size to golf ball. But that's still fucking bad enough. Still fuck you up if you're outside walking around in it. You know? And golf ball size fucking hail's big is big enough to fucking put fucking dents in your vehicles here. Fucking smash windows. You know, your mothball size fucking hail normally isn't really hard enough and isn't heavy enough. But golf ball size and bigger is fucking definitely big enough to fuck your shit up. Definitely make your fucking good day turn bad real quick. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Actually, I think it's noontime. So I hope everybody had a good morning. What girl? She's not looking very impressed. No shit, golf ball size fucking hail. It's crazy. The sun was shining. It was, yes, that's always how it is here too, Danielle. It's fucked up. It be the most beautiful fucking day, and here comes the hail. But it's the same thing. We get those rain showers too. You know what I mean? But you're right. It always seems to be a bright, sunny ass day when we get hail. What's happening, Evan? Actually, she's gotten pretty big. She's a couple feet long now, I'd say. It doesn't fucking seem it, but she is. She's actually gotten pretty big for her. But she's we got it written down for 2022. She's a 2. She just turned 2. She just turned 2, and her dad is slow. And I'm not slow growing her. I'm growing her the way she's supposed to be. Most people fucking, if they got 4-footers at the age of 2, most likely their fucking boa constrictors aren't gonna last fucking years. That's the thing. People don't realize that, you know, if anybody out there's got a 4-foot fucking boa constrictor at 2 years old, probably ain't gonna make it to fucking 5 years old. And that's no shit. There are plenty of people that talk about it out there, but there are a lot of people that don't fucking say jack shit. You know, and most fucking boas that are kept as pets are overfed. 90% of the boas that are being kept as pets are overfed. Just because the fucking snake acts like it wants to eat does not mean that we're supposed to feed them as much as they act like they're supposed to be fed. And everybody knows boa constrictors are garbage disposals. They will fucking eat every fucking meal you throw in front of them. And I'm telling you, if you fucking throw fucking food in front of them every 3 days, they'll fucking eat it. But it doesn't, what you'll end up doing is basically the fucking snake outgrows its organs. Its organs fucking need the opportunity to slow grow, grow with their body. Well, you put massive fucking size on these snakes in the beginning, in the first few years that they're born. What happens is they get way too big. Their heart's not big enough. Their organs aren't big enough to fucking supply the fucking size of their fucking body. And that's why a lot of boa constrictors will die within the first fucking 5 years that they're alive. And most of it's because they're over fucking fed. I see it all the time because that's why I was asking Dale the other day, go, holy fuck, I saw this guy, he had a 4.5 foot fucking boa constrictor at fucking 2 years old. And I go, fuck, Motley's two. Motley's two. Holy fuck, what the fuck? Fucking. And then I saw, other snakes that were younger than Raven. Raven's like 6 fucking years old now. 5 years old, 6 years old, and she's not nowhere near 6 feet, 7 feet long like I've seen other boas that are that size, and they're not even her age. It is really, really hard on them. They're hot double in size. No, that's the thing. Their organs slow way slower than their actual bodies. Their bodies will get big and they'll get real big quick, but the organs in their heart and all that all needs fucking time to fucking mature and grow. Organs in blood vessels and all that shit don't grow as fast as the bodies in fat wise and all of that fucking. And the bigger they get, the more fucking muscle they get and all that. Well, they need more blood and all that to be able to fucking feed that mass. And if they don't have the fucking heart capacity and their veins aren't big enough to supply fucking that body with all of the fucking nutrients and all that it needs, they fucking die. And that's why you end up fucking hearing a lot of times that these guys go, I have no idea what happened, but I fucking went and checked my boa this morning and it's dead. And it's just that. They fucking power fed it. They didn't feel they were power feeding it, but they weren't feeding it appropriate. They were fucking feeding it too often. Probably big food way too often. Because yes, boa constrictors can take some big size food, but most people, when they get to the fucking large and extra large and rabbits, anybody that's feeding them rabbits, they'll tell you they're not fucking feeding but once every fucking month and a half when they stop feeding that big food. And you got these fucking pet people that are fucking feeding them these fucking large rats every 2 to 3 fucking weeks because they act like they're hungry. I don't give a fuck. A pig will fucking eat itself to death. Doesn't mean that you're supposed to, obviously you're not supposed to, you can't just keep feeding a fucking pig then. Because literally a pig will eat itself to death. And snakes don't know that fucking they shouldn't eat. They snakes don't have the brain capacity to realize that, oh, I'm over fucking feeding myself. But yeah, a lot of fucking boa constrictors are overfed. And that's when you hear of a 2-year-old and they say that it's 4 feet fucking long already. I'm telling you right now, they fucking fed it way too often. And you can tell because a lot of times their bodies will be like, you look at the body and then you look at the head and you go, holy fuck, why does the head look so much smaller than the body? And it's because that fucking snake's been power fed. And then there's the opposite. The ones that that don't get fed often enough will have these great big heads and they got little tiny bodies. You know what I mean? They really should have, their head should look like it fits the body. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have a big head and a little tiny body, or a big, thick looking fucking body with this tiny little head. It's a real good way to fucking tell whether the fucking somebody's been overfeeding them or not. And Dale and fucking Jason from Bow Coast Exotics were talking about it one day. Because Jason was saying he was worried about fucking his snake being power fed because it wasn't very old and it was already like fucking 4 feet long. So, and Dale was saying, well, I guess fucking the only thing that you can do is stop feeding it right from now on, in hopes that, you know, they didn't power feed it. But Dale and those guys were talking about it. All right, buddy. Hey, you try to have a good day. Hopefully it at least goes fast for you. And it ain't too big of a pain in the ass. What, baby girl? You don't look... She looks like the least into it than she normally is today. And as you can see, she's not fighting me to go back. This girl really didn't want to come out. I think she was in a good deep sleep. Yes, Evan. Have a great day. Don't take no shit. You can power feed your ball pythons, but it's not as drastic. Boa constrictors, all the videos I watch, more people say fucking, a lot of people don't keep them longer than 5 years. Once around 5 years old hits, they start fucking dying. And they have no idea. They're just going to wake up one day, and that's just it. They wake up one day, go check on this snake, and it's fucking dead. Showed absolutely no signs that anything was wrong the night before, and the next morning they wake up, it's fucking dead. And that's just what these boa breeders have been fucking saying, that look, if you wake up some morning and your fucking snake's just dead and it showed no signs, it's most likely it's because you were power feeding your fucking, overfeeding your boa constrictor. And the organs and all that weren't big enough to supply the size of the body that snake has. The organs and all that stuff grows so much slower than the rest of them. I'm pretty sure Dale's in here. He just hasn't commented. I'm pretty sure Dale was the first person in here, so you guys can all say hello to Dale. Because they all want these big snakes. You know, and I understand, you know, and with boa constrictors, everybody knows, the more you feed them, the bigger they get, and they get big quick. But with ball pythons, it's the same way. But with boas, ball pythons, you're going to take years off the other end of it. They don't like die within the first 5 years, 10 years. It'll be like 15 years, you know, probably 10 to 15 years, you know, from being overfed. With boa constrictors, it happens within the first 5 fucking years. And I've heard it by multiple people. And maybe he's not in here, but I'm pretty sure he's in here. He just ain't been saying nothing. I'm pretty sure he was the first person in here this morning. He just wasn't talking because there was nobody else in here but me and him. He just comes in here to talk to you guys. He don't care. He don't care about fucking talking to me. He hardly ever fucking messages me, so he only in here to fucking talk to you guys or hoping Jason's gonna look for him or something. Cause it problems going to the bathroom. No, honestly, and that's the thing. Nobody says anything that there are any visual looking anything to tell you that it's not okay. You know what I mean? They just literally wake up the next morning and they're dead. Nobody says it's because they have any problem passing, you know, food or anything. It's always because they were power fed, and it's because their bodies got too big for the organs to fucking to do their job. They don't grow as fast as the fucking body does. The organs grow slower, the blood vessels and all of that, the internals, you know, grow way slower than the actual, you know, the body does. So you can actually make the body so big that the heart can't produce enough blood in the blood vessels aren't big enough to even carry the amount of enough blood if the heart did pump. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying literally like fucking it affects all the internal organs. Other than they don't ever fucking nobody's ever said that they don't that they have a problem going to the bathroom and they die from being constipated or constricted like that. Yeah, well, no, that's just it. That you have no idea, they have no idea that it's going on because the snake seems like everything is totally fucking normal. They're still gonna move around. I'm sure they fucking don't move around as much, but a lot of snakes don't move around a whole lot anyway. So that's not necessarily a telltale sign. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that lots of people don't realize because a lot of snakes just don't move around a whole lot. You know, when they're told, when a snake's comfortable and all that, they're gonna move to thermoregulate and to go eat. That's the most of the movement. That's what they're gonna have. Now, a snake that's not comfortable and confident and not happy in its enclosure is gonna be running. Boa constrictor is the same way. Fucking, if they are fucking safe and secure in their enclosure, they're gonna fucking just be moving to thermoregulate and this and that. That's all. And and possibly looking for food if it's around food time. But they're not gonna be constantly roaming the whole every fucking day from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. That is a unhappy snake. No, that's it. It is. It's long term, but it happens a lot faster in boa constrictors. With ball pythons, it's later. It's later in life. With ball pythons, you're taking off the end of their life, and with boa constrictors, you're taking away from the beginning of their life because literally, lots of them don't make it past 5 years, 5 years old. So. But we got more lights than we got fucking people in here, so that's nice. Eight more minutes. I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'll be right back. Cause I'm gonna be on for at least another half an hour, so. We did have something sad happen last night. My wife lost her first leopard gecko. She died. We didn't actually have any idea. Fucking kind of one of those things. We had no idea that there was anything wrong with her. And fucking, I just noticed what? Night before last that when I went and checked on her that she was out in the open, which isn't normally a big deal, but when I went and popped the lock, it's got one of these when you pop the lock like that, she would pick her head up and she'd kind of run over towards her hide, not go and actually hide, but she'd go over towards the hide, and wait to see what's going on, and the other night when I went and opened her up, she didn't fucking do anything other than pick her head up, and I could just tell. I told my wife, I said, there's something wrong with her. And my wife goes, what? And she goes, no, I think she's all right. I said, no, she's not. I said, that ain't normal. I said, normally you pop that fucking lock and she normally, scurries over towards her hide. She might not go in her hide, but she'll get over close to it. And then when you open up the door, she's watching, because if you go reach in there, then she'd fucking go run in her hide. But if you're just putting food in there, then she'd come right out over to her food bowl while you're fucking reaching in there. And she didn't, so... And then I flipped her upside down and she had like purple on her belly. And we don't have anything in there for her to climb up on that she fell off, because you do have to worry about them falling and all that, because they're so soft. You know what I mean? They're like fucking marshmallow. And so you got to be careful of that. They don't fall and all that. So we don't have anything for them to climb on, that gets them up high enough where they could fall and hurt themselves. But she had all like black and blue, and then one big white patch in her, which I'm thinking maybe she was impacted. She might have got impacted. We did try soaking her, but it didn't help. We soaked her that night, and then we watched her and kept a real close eye on her. And last night, she finally passed away, which was sad. I bought my wife that gecko 13 years ago. She's had it for quite a while. But it's one of those things, my wife, it did fucking hurt my wife. She didn't cry, but my wife says, that's it, I'm not getting any more animals. I've had enough animals. And it's hard when you lose them. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, it was rough. And it was rough for me. It was the first leopard gecko I bought my wife. She had already lost her bearded dragon like 3 years ago. That was the first animal she lost, was her bearded dragon. Because my bearded dragon's, still kicking, but my bearded dragon's on his way out too. He don't move around real good anymore. But he's 15 years old, and they average like 10 to 15 years. And actually, I think it's closer to like 10 to 12 years. So he's had a good life, you know what I mean? But he's on his end of his life too. And then my wife still does have one animal left. She's got her giant leopard gecko. Paid almost $300 for that fucking thing. And we've had him for 6 years. 6 years? 5 years. She's had him for 5. But he was 5 years old when we got him already. And he was a breeder. The guy used him as an actual breeder, and he sold him because he wasn't breeding him anymore. He bred him for a couple years, and the guy said that he only pretty much breeds them for 2-3 years, and then he puts them in the rotation of, trying to find homes for them. All right. Hold on, I gotta go turn the music down so I can get copyrighted first. All right, we'll go see him. I'll go show you my leopard gecko. My wife's. Dino's not in there. My airplanes, my RC planes. I'll go all the way across the fucking roof to the kitchen. But here, this is my wife's giant leopard gecko right there. See him? He's in one of those 18 by 3 foots. With no light. They do not like light. They can't blink. They don't blink their eyes. So they in order to fucking keep their eyes moist, they have to lick them. So, and you fucking see it all the time. Everybody's always got fucking lights on their leopard geckos. And guess what? You don't ever see their leopard geckos out during the day. The only time them fuckers are out is when it's nighttime, when their fucking lights are off. Our leopard geckos are out all fucking day long. Why? Because they get natural light. They don't like fucking light. They don't like bright lights. They can't even close their eyes. You know, they can't blink. So their eyes are always open like a fucking snake. So they leopard geckos do not like fucking. Yes, he is big. He's an actual what they call a giant. He's like fucking this long. You know, he's like 10 fucking inches long. He's bigger than your normal, you know, leopard geckos. You want to see my fucking wife's? I still got my wife's leopard gecko because I put it in a plastic bag because I'm gonna bury it. Fucking she is pretty. And I know it's kind of morbid. I don't even know why I asked you if you wanted to see her. She is pretty though. I mean, if you think he's pretty, fucking her other leopard gecko was beautiful. But I mean, she doesn't look like she's dead. I mean, Christ, her eyes are even open still slightly like she's alive, but she's not. But you want to see her? I would love to show her just because she is beautiful and I do feel bad. But yeah, all right, I'll go get her. Fucking somebody's gonna fucking lose this shit probably on this. See how pretty her tail was too. Oh, and look, she had beautiful eyes. Probably can't see them, but now you want to see what I'm talking about with their belly. And I don't know, this might help somebody else. But this obviously, I would say, isn't normal. But you see her belly. And see the white spot right in the fucking middle? I'm thinking that was an impaction. You see that purpleness? And that white spot right in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's fucking. I'm pretty sure it's an impaction of some sort. She was fucking. She was really pretty, and I feel really bad. I do. I guess, but we've never. She's never been in with a male. We've never. You know what I mean? She was always by herself in her own enclosure. They've never been together. And yes, I know that they can still produce unfertile eggs, and it might be, you might be right. It could be. I don't know. I fucking feel horrible though. I feel so bad for my wife because, you know, and I kind of feel responsible because my wife doesn't really know, and my wife's not like in tune with animals like I am. You know what I mean? For the most part, I can tell when any of my animals seem like they're off at all. And I wasn't really paying attention to my wife's geckos and all that. Because I'm sure that if I had been watching her closer, I would have known something because I was the one that even picked up. Fucking my wife didn't even know that there was anything even wrong. I was the one that picked up and said, "Hey, that's not normal. Her sitting out there still in the wide open and not moving when I go and fucking click that lock on her enclosure." Normally she'd pick her head up and she'd run back towards her hide. She just fucking, and she ever so slowly lifted her head up. It wasn't like she lifted her head right up like normal. She lifted it up slow and her eyes weren't open like all the way like normal. Almost like she was in a sleepy haze light. No, if I did that, my fucking wife would fucking not. When my wife says she doesn't want any more animals, she means it. My wife's not really an animal person. She's good to them and all that, but that's the whole reason my dog is the way he is with her, because she's not really an animal person. You know, she likes animals and animals like her, but she's not, she's not me. You know, I walk up to the strange dog. I walk up to strange dogs. I walk up to fucking strange horses. You know what I mean? My wife's not like that. If a dog comes up to her, she's gonna pay attention to it. I'm drawn to go over and interact with the animals. My wife will stand there and wait for them to come to her, and I'm the one that's like, hey, fucking like a zombie, you know. Oh, I want to pet you. So yeah, I gotta go put this away. Yeah, so. But yes, normally you're right, Danielle. Normally you're right. You know, normally a woman would be, that'd be like the perfect fucking gift for, you know, normally for a chick that just lost something like that, but not my wife. When my wife says that she's had enough, she means it. She's gonna help me with my snakes, and she's got her favorites. Peanut's one of her favorites. You know, Peanut fucking was I was gonna keep Peanut regardless, but my wife loves Peanut. You know, and there's other snakes in here she loves. She loves Capone, you know, who she calls Shithead because he shit one when we first got him. He shit, and he had it on his head, so she's always called him Shithead since then. He's in shed. He's still in blue. Vixen shed this morning. That's her shed right there, Danielle. My inchy albino clown. And she's got a big meal in her. See how big her fucking belly is? I had to feed that rat to her last night because it was getting to the point where it was slightly big for her. But with her, it's all right because it's slightly bigger, but I don't overfeed. She you know what I mean? Her next meal is gonna be probably 3 weeks from now to a month because she just ate 3 fucking rats within a week. Last Sunday, I picked rats up for her last Sunday, and since last Sunday to last night, she ate 3 rats. But she hadn't eaten in a month. Fucking, I've been trying to get her to swap over to frozen thawed, and she won't. Fucking, so I fucking made her go 3 months this fucking time before, hoping that she'd get hungry enough and fucking eat, and she didn't. And I'm not letting any of my snakes go fucking longer than 2 months without eating. You know, so I've been feeding her fucking live, but I've been fucking spacing them out. She's been getting like fucking 3 rats fucking, but every month, once a month. Fucking, and what I do is I feed her when I first fucking bring the 3 rats home, so I have 2 in the other room. Fucking growing still, and they fucking grow fast. Fucking rats, when they're not nursing anymore and they're actually eating food, fucking rats. That fucking rat in 3 days doubled in size. I couldn't believe it. fucking doubled. And so that was the last rat, and I was gonna wait till after she shed, but if I had waited, I wouldn't have been able to feed it to her. And I'm not giving any of my other snakes fucking live. Yeah, she has to catch up. Understand that when they go off food, when they start eating again, they don't definitely. It's not because of that she won't fucking eat frozen thawed, and I make her go. I fucking try feeding her frozen thawed, and I'll make her go a month and a half. I did let her go once, fucking 2 months. I waited I fed her every week, tried to feed her every week for 2 months, frozen thawed, and she wouldn't eat. So then I was like, well, fuck it. I got to get food in her because she's still young. She's only she's a couple years old, but she's young and she's little. So I was like, I got to get food in her. So I pick up 3, feed her 1 that day. I normally give her 3 days. And once she pees, to tell me that she's digesting or digested that first one, then I feed her the second one. And then so on. I fucking wait till she fucking digests and she pees again, and then I feed the third one. Well, this last time I couldn't fucking do it that way because the fucking rat was getting way too big. And like I said, it was way bigger than I would normally feed, any of my ball pythons. But she it wasn't to the point where it's not like it was so big that I was worried about her hurting herself. It's just I don't normally feed that big to any of my snakes. That's bigger than I normally would feed the rest of my snakes. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't to the point where it was unhealthy. It's just bigger than I normally feed here. Yeah, I know. But that was the only clutch that I started out with live food. My other 2 clutches never have live. They fucking took frozen thawed from their first meals. And I'll never fucking feed live ever again here. Because if I had fucking gone and started out with frozen thawed with her, I wouldn't be sitting here with it. Because that whole clutch, Apollo is her brother. And his first meals, that first clutch, I had 6 fucking snakes I had in that clutch. They all ate live their first 3 meals. And then after that, I started feeding frozen thawed. All the other snakes in her clutch ate frozen thawed. Fucking Vixen was the only one that wouldn't. And I even tried to fucking force feed her, hoping that would get, fucking get her eating frozen thawed, and it didn't work. And honestly, I really hope, I would love if I could get a male one of her. I want a male clown Enchi albino, and if I can produce a male, I'll throw her up on Morph Market. And I'll sell her for a live feeder and keep the fucking male, because a male does me better anyway, because males I can stop pairing once he reaches 500-600 grams, and that's easy enough to fucking to get without power feeding within a year, year and a half tops, and I could have feeding on a normal schedule, not power feeding, but feeding normally. I could fucking within a year and a half, I could have a male 500-600 grams easy. So I would just as soon have a male anyway, but I really don't want to get rid of her, but that fucking rat screamed so hard yesterday, and the bigger the rats, the fucking more apt they are to hurt your snakes. As it is, they're already digging her, clawing her. She's got fucking claw marks on her neck. It's definitely not fucking from bites, because I do watch, which is the other horrible fucking thing. I don't have to watch frozen thawed. I hang over it and twitch it a little bit. They grab it, I close them up. I don't have to fucking worry about anything after that. With live, I've got to sit right there till that fucking rat's dead and make sure that it's not in a position where it can harm my snake by, biting it and whatever. claw-wise, you ain't gonna, I can't fucking keep the snake, I can't keep the rats from clawing the snake up, fucking, but I can keep the rat from biting them, which is way worse than scratches, but I can show you fucking, injuries on her, from fucking the rat, fucking, clawing her. And it looks horrible. They fucking, they all fucking heal up because it's really superficial, but it still fucking bugs me. It still looks bad. She doesn't look as nice, you know what I mean? You can see she got marks on her fucking neck. And the worst part about it is every time in between meals, it goes away. She sheds and the mark goes away. But as soon as I feed her again, there's another fucking mark. Out of 3 fucking rats, one of them is going to fucking scratch her. And luckily it's just a scratch at this point, but I don't really want to be feeding her fucking live anymore. I've tried reheating 3 times. I've tried, I've even tried getting her to fucking, even swapping the mouse would be better than her fucking eating live, and she won't take fucking frozen thawed mice. She won't take frozen thawed rat. I've tried smaller than fucking her size food, you know what I mean? Tried smaller than her normal fucking size food. I've tried fucking everything. And it just, nothing is working with her. And it just sucks because it's not like if she was on mouse and I was trying to swap to rat, you can at least try to send it. And you've got some shit you can do. With live, all you can do is try to make a fucking dead rat fucking act as live as possible. And it's impossible. Because I can't close the fucking tub up and be fucking trotting that fucking rat around inside her enclosure. Yeah, me too. She's the only one I got that's on live. And I'm kicking myself in the ass for fucking starting with live food. But when I first fucking got into fucking gonna breed, everybody and their brother said, oh, you got to feed live. The first 3 meals have to be live. Nobody really fucking said why. Scenting it doesn't do anything, Danielle, because it's not the scent of a it's not that live smells different than dead. If she was on, like, say, mouse, and I was trying to swap it to rats, then you can scent it and thaw it out together and even, like, try to squeeze some fucking mouse piss on the rat or whatever, but there's no scenting, this is a live rat because it smells this way, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I fucking wish I never fucking started with fucking live rat. That's why my last 2 clutches, I got lucky and started fucking really fucking pounding the videos. And then I started finding guys that would fucking have started out frozen thawed from the first fucking meals with all their baby snakes. Fucking, and then once I saw that, that's when I said, well, fuck it, I'm going to try it. My last 2 clutches got nothing but frozen thawed from fucking the very first meal and have never had a live meal. They've only ever had fucking frozen thawed, So from here on out, if leopard gives me babies, I bet fucking $1 million that them fucking babies will never see a live fucking rat. They'll never see live food. I'm strictly going to start with fucking frozen thawed with them too. I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around because fucking I've changed. Like I said, I've probably 75% of my fucking snakes when I first got them were on live. And I swapped them all over to frozen thawed, and I did it, and it seemed almost too easy. It got to the point I didn't even care. I stopped asking whether they were on frozen thawed or live because I had such a track record of getting them off live to frozen. Brandy, my fucking 15, 16-year-old female fucking snake that I just took in, had been fucking eating live this whole time. She's eaten 5 fucking frozen thawed meals for me since she's been here and has never been fed live since she's been here. In the last 2 months, I think it's been like 2 months she's been here now. She's eaten 5 fucking meals of frozen thawed. So, you know what I mean? But I've got this one fucking girl here that will not change for me, will not swap. Made her go 2 months without eating, still offered every week, frozen thawed, but went 2 months without fucking eating, and then I went and fucking got live, and that live fucking weren't in there a half a second. As soon as that fucking thing hit the fucking inside of that tub, she already had it wrapped up. You know, I mean, oh, I'm missing some of my, all right, here we go. With the ball python, sometimes they hold the rat so long. Yeah, I do too. But you know what I find? I have a couple snakes that if they don't grab it by the fucking head, they drop it every time, and once they drop it, they can't find it. It kind of like what you're saying. So those 2 snakes, like Corona is one of them. If she grabs it behind the head or by the body at all, I guarantee I'm gonna have to reheat it. And it took me fucking 5 years to figure it out, dude. What was going on with it. I just assumed, oh, I gotta fucking keep fucking reheating it. But I didn't have to. Every once in a while, I wouldn't have to reheat it. And I go, well, Jesus. But then I started watching. When she'd fucking grab it by the head, I wouldn't have to reheat it. But if she grabs it any other part of the body, I have to reheat it. And I totally agree with you. I think it's because she has to drop it to look for the head, and by the time she drops it, it's cooled off to room temperature and she can't find it. Because as soon as I pick it up and shake it and she sees it, she's grabbing it again. But she won't eat it because now it's cold. She'll end up just dropping it again. So what I've done with those 2 snakes is from now I make sure that they grab it by the head. I make sure that I present it to where the head is where they're going to grab. And as long as they grab it by the head, I don't have to reheat it because they've already got it by the head, so they're already ready to fucking swallow it. You know what I mean? So, but I've got other snakes fucking I can throw it in there but you're right. I got 2 snakes that hold them forever. Raven is one of them. My boa, my Guyana boa. She will fucking. If I feed her outside, if she grabs it and she on the outside of her tub, it'll take her 20 fucking minutes to swallow that fucking thing. Fucking literally, fucking it takes fucking forever. She's holding it and just keeps moving around. Goes from the ass, goes back up to the head, goes back down to the ass. Like she's trying to find the fucking head. You know what I mean? And just back and forth, and it's just like, what in the fuck? And then Roxy, same thing, my Dumer's boa, same way. Fucking grab it and just fucking hang right on to it. Fucking what seems like forever. And if they were ball pythons, I'd have to reheat it for sure. Because they hold it for so long that it definitely fucking cools off. I know it does. You know. But you're absolutely right, Eric. I find that to be totally fucking true that if they hold it for too fucking long and the temperature drops, they can't find it. The ball pythons lose it. They're like, fuck, and they'll be touching it. They'll go right up, rub their nose on it, and you're like, what in the fuck? You can't tell me you can't smell it. It's because they can smell it, but there's no heat signature. So they're like fucking totally oblivious to it. It might as well be a fucking water bowl they're rubbing up against. That smells like a rat. You know? Oh. Well, that's cool. I mean, it is. I had one put the rat in the water bowl last night. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I mean, and they fucking, and then they're totally oblivious to it. Yes, I got a couple that literally I take the water bowl out because they do the same fucking thing. It seems like they're always dropping it in their fucking water bowl, and then they're just in fucking, and they're in food mode. When I go to open the fucking tub up because they know they didn't eat and there's a rat somewhere in there, but they don't know where it is, that's when these big fucking tongs come in handy, even for these little fucking snakes. I fucking open the tub up and then I can go in with the long ass tongs and pick the fucking rat up because they're fucking just fucking going mental, fucking wanting to eat that rat. But I totally get that. I have a couple that I take the hides out because they'll like pull it in their hide, drop it in their hide, and then the snake goes out of the hide and then doesn't know where the rat is. You know, because they dropped it inside the hide. I've had them fucking be in their hide, come out, grab the rat, pull it in their hide, and then I go open the fucking tub up, and the snake's out in the open, and I go, oh geez, yeah, it looks like it ate, and fucking close it up thinking it ate. Fucking next morning, fucking open the tub up and be like, what in the fuck is that smell? Oh, there's a rat in the fucking hide. The fucking thing didn't eat. It fucking brought it in the hide and dropped it. So I've got myself in the... I make sure I go through the whole tub now. Fucking I look behind the tub, inside the tub. I make sure that there is definitely no rat in there. Because I'd rather have the opportunity to reheat it and feed them. Next morning, I'm throwing it out. You know, I'm not fucking... even just overnight, I'm not fucking heating a rat up, back up, and take a chance that it's already started rotting. You know, my sidekick, Diablo. Can you say hi, everybody? Actually surprised my wife's not home yet. I don't know what time it is. Maybe that's why my phone was going off. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's 12:55. My wife's not home. Yeah, I'm surprised. She's normally here the latest 12:45. That was probably her texting me. Oh, no, she didn't text me. Facebook. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to kill it for today. Actually, you know what, Eric? That's funny because a lot of fucking people that I've actually watched with Savannah monitors, that's how I got the idea with Dino getting her the little dog toys because I've seen other people's monitors the same way. She'll play tug of war with me. You know, she's not like the dog and bring the toy to you to fucking play tug of war with her. But she will sit there and play tug of war. She'll do the alligator death roll and shit. She's really funny. You know. No, she is really chill. She is really cool. But they're one of those animals, they're always in food mode. You really got to pay attention to them. She's not somebody I would let my young granddaughter. Dino is awesome. I love Dino. Oh, the wife's here. So I'm going off. I'll be back. I'll probably come back tomorrow, guys. And hopefully you guys can hang out. If you can't, I totally understand. I don't want anybody to fucking feel that I'm going to fucking be upset if fucking people don't come and hang out. I understand everybody's got lives and shit going on, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys though hanging out. I really do. I'll make sure I tell the wife you said hi. But anyway, Danielle and Eric, you're the only ones that I know for sure who are in here. So I'll say goodbye to Danielle and Eric. And the other cats that are in here, the other two people, if you had said something, I would have said goodbye to you too. But I'll say goodbye, but I would if I could say goodbye to you personally. You guys have a great day too. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Danielle. If you want, Danielle, I'll give you a holler tomorrow for sure if I'm coming on. But anyway, hope everybody has a great day. Be good if you can't be good at it. Cheers. All right, cheers, everyone. Cheers, Eric. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow too.